Looking for supplements to support your heart, bones, digestion, immunity, or overall wellness? In this video, we'll take a look at a variety of health supplements and what they're designed to support, so you can decide if any of them are worth trying.
Hey, so I'm checking out these calcium soft gels. This is 600 milligrams per serving, and it says take one soft gel 1 to 2 times a day with water and a meal. So you want to take these with a meal. Store tightly closed in a cool dry place. Don't use if the seal under the container has been broken. So that's the first thing you want to check. Sealed for protection. So it does come sealed. So that lets you know it hasn't been tampered with at all. Let's take a look at the soft gels themselves. And they are fairly large, as big as the tip of my finger there. The last digit of my finger there, they're white. They don't have much of a smell to them. I think the smell that I am smelling is from the bottle itself rather than from the soft gels. Yeah, the soft gels don't have much of a smell at all. The smell that I am smelling, I would say it's kind of like a arts and craft type smell, if you're familiar with that kind of thing. But once again, I think that's more the bottle than the actual soft gels. Yeah, so as far as the container says that they are 10 calories per soft gel, and they have 46% of your calcium for the day and 50% of your vitamin D3 for the day as well. So no synthetic dyes, no artificial flavors, no preservatives, and they're gluten-free. But they're a little soft, a little bouncy, so they should not be difficult to take, especially with water. And like I said, you want to take this with a meal.
Hey guys, Nurse Abby here, and I want to give you a quick review about this Eucora Defend Part 2. This is a urinary health supplement, and it's part 2 of, I believe they have 3 different products. But I want to let you know what's in this and tell you a bit about it. It has a little bit of D-mannose in it, which is something that my daughter's urologist recommended she use for UTIs. It also has vitamin D, a pretty good percentage, almost 200% of your daily recommended. And then, let me see if I can get that. Green tea leaf extract, turmeric, and black pepper fruit powder in significant amount. So these capsules are that bright orangish color. That's from the turmeric powder. It is sealed well. Let me get out a capsule and show you the size they are. This comes as a 1-month supply because you get 60 capsules, and it recommends you take 2 a day. Again, they get that yellow color from that turmeric, which is very anti-inflammatory. They also have a little bit of D-mannose, which is something my daughter was recommended to take for her urinary health, some vitamin D, and some green tea and black pepper extract. Another thing this company does is all their supplements come with this little book that tells you more about the supplement. And then I love this too. They have in here a QR code for a community that you can talk with other people dealing with some of the same symptoms as you. They also have a Facebook page. They have a place where you can read research about their supplements and also find some providers that specialize in urinary health. So overall, I think this is a great company that makes some great products. Hey guys, Nurse Abby here. I wanted to do a review of this magnesium glycinate, just so you know if it's something you're wanting to buy. So this is often taken for relaxation. The serving size on this is 1 capsule. 1 capsule is 500 milligrams of magnesium. Magnesium always comes like with another thing attached to it. So this is magnesium glycinate. There's magnesium citrate, magnesium oxide. Glycinate is supposed to be a little gentler on your stomach. Magnesium citrate, that's one people take that has kind of a laxative effect. So this is a little bit gentler on the stomach. I wanted to show you the size of these capsules. So I would say they're about an average size capsule. I have definitely seen capsules that are much bigger than this and also ones that are smaller. But for most people, they should be pretty easy to swallow. I take this in the evening when I take it because I think it helps with relaxation. But make sure that even though it's a supplement, even though you don't need a prescription from a doctor to get it, make sure your doctor always knows what you're taking, and not just what you're taking, but the amount. So if you buy this, you need to let your doctor know, yeah, I take magnesium glycinate, 500 milligrams every night. Just make sure, it's always good to let your doctor know what you're taking, and not just what, but the amount. I think this is a great magnesium if you're looking for one to promote relaxation before bed. I like it, and you're looking for something that's easy on the stomach. I hope this helps you know if it's something you want to buy. Hi guys, Nurse Abby here reviewing this Now brand Lion's Mane extract, or Lion's Mane 500 milligram capsules. It is a fruiting body mushroom extract though. Their recommended dose is 2 capsules, which is 1,000 milligrams, and there's 60 capsules in a bottle. I will show you what they look like. They're not teeny tiny, but they are an easy shape to swallow. I had no problem swallowing a couple of them. So this is used primarily for, people take it for memory, focus, mood, and long-term brain and nerve health. Most people take 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams a day. So that would be 2 to 4 capsules of this. This is a generally well-tolerated supplement. The most common issues people have is a mild stomach upset if they take too much of it too quickly. There's been some small human studies and a lot of animal research studies that show potential benefits for memory, mental clarity, and nerve support, and that's why it's popular. I'd much rather swallow a capsule than pour this in my coffee. You hear everyone taking mushroom coffee. I don't want to pour powdered mushrooms in my coffee, but swallowing a pill sounds like no big deal. So I'm going to see if it does anything. I don't have high hopes for it, but yeah, it is a pretty safe supplement to take, and doesn't interact with a lot of meds or anything. So yeah, I hope this helps you know if it's something you want to buy. Hey guys, Nurse Abby here. I bought this supplement for myself. I bought it to help support my gallbladder health. I am needing my gallbladder out, but I can't get it scheduled to get out for another month because it's not emergency surgery. And anyways, this is something I am taking for gallbladder health. I don't know a ton about it though. With any kind of supplements, you want to make sure your doctor knows what you're taking and how much. So this choline supplement is 300 milligrams per capsule. This is what the capsules look like. Again, people take this to support their liver health and help them digest fatty acids. I'm taking it for my gallbladder. I like that it is the Now brand, Nature Made. Those are 2 really popular supplement brands that I buy a lot of. I feel like they're trustworthy. As far as how well this is going to work for you, I'm not the person to answer that. You should talk with your doctor about it. Make sure they know what you're taking. Make sure they know how much. So if you buy this, make sure they know not only that you're taking choline, but that you're taking 300 milligram capsules. If your provider is recommending this, again, I like to buy a lot of Nature Made and Now brand supplements. I think it's just a good reputable company. You get 100 capsules in a bottle, and a serving size for this is 1 capsule. Some people do take much larger doses of this, but the larger your doses, the larger your capsule is going to be. Or if you buy this brand in a small dose of 300 milligrams, you could just swallow more smaller capsules instead of having a bigger capsule. One more thing, I bought this in December of 2025, and Amazon sent me something with a best by date of July 2028. So I do appreciate that. Also, usually when I buy Now brand or Nature Made brand supplements, I bought a lot of those, and the expiration date has always been way far out, I think. So that's a good thing about buying these brands off Amazon. Hey guys, Nurse Abby. I wanted to do a review of this Cranberry D-mannose supplement. My daughter, at the recommendation of her urologist, takes D-mannose supplements, and we've bought several different brands, and honestly, it doesn't matter too much which brand you buy, but I wanted to show you this one to help you know if it's something you want to buy. So first off, here's what the capsules look like, and they're kind of a pinkish color, and that's because the cranberry gives it that pinkish color. D-mannose is a white powder. I bought these December 2025, and the best by date, hang on, let me see. I know I saw it on here. The best by date is March 2027. So they did a great job sending me a product that is not close to the expiration date. So I appreciate that. With this D-mannose supplement, you want to look here. A serving size is 2 capsules, and one serving has 900 milligrams of D-mannose and 200 milligrams of cranberry, both things people take for bladder health to prevent bacteria from building up in their bladder and their urinary tract. My daughter actually takes closer to the equivalent of 4 of these capsules. But one thing I want people to know about this supplement is if they get it and they realize that they are having trouble swallowing these capsules, I have no trouble with a capsule this size, but my daughter does not always, she can't swallow these capsules. But something like D-mannose, this does not taste awful. So if you get this for bladder health and then you realize you really don't like swallowing the capsules, if you get some orange juice or some lemonade, if you open up these capsules and dump them and stir them in some orange juice or lemonade, you're gonna be able to stir it up, and I personally don't think it's gonna be a noticeable unpleasant taste. Some supplements are really, really gross or bitter. D-mannose, it tastes like an artificial sugar. So I know that seems weird because you think bladder health sugar is bad, but it's a type of artificial sugar, and it's kind of sweet with what I think is a slightly metallic-y taste to it. But if you mix it in with orange juice and chug it back, it's not gonna be horrible tasting. And the cranberry tastes like cranberry, so if you've had cranberry, you know what that tastes like. So yeah, if you're buying this for your urinary health, make sure your doctor knows what you're taking. Make sure they know the amount you're taking. Again, this one, a serving size is 900 milligrams of the D-mannose. And if you find the capsules are hard to swallow, for this particular supplement, it's not unpleasant tasting to just dump it in some orange juice or apple juice. Probably you could mix it in with applesauce or your oatmeal if you wanted.
Look it out. This is what they look like in the bottle, and this is what they look like out of the bottle. They look like regular old capsules. The same thing that you would find just about anything in. So they're about the size of the top of my index finger, and they don't have any smell to them. The bottle itself smells like a lot of these kinds of bottles smell. Kind of has a craft, like a glue smell to it, but that's just the bottle itself, I think, because of the plastic. But the capsules themselves are odorless, and of course they have a slick coating to them, so they'll go down just fine. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and try one just to let you know what it's actually like to take them. So The recommended dosage is just 1. So goes down just fine, just like any other capsule. No taste, no odor to them whatsoever. Now it does say that they are 40% polyphenols, or polyphenols. Sorry about that. 10,000 milligrams equivalent per serving. They do have the what's it called, the ellagic acid as well. Basically, that means the polyphenols is kind of like basically a way of saying they have a lot of things like antioxidants, anti-inflammatories that a lot of fruits and vegetables have. It's just a fancy way of saying, you know, it gets your fruits and vegetables, especially the pomegranate, especially. So it's support for healthy aging, you know, these kinds of things. Potential, they say, of course, do your own research about these things, but anti-cancer properties. Those are the kinds of things that they mean when they say the polyphenols. And the same kinds of things for the ellagic acid as well. Ellagic acid is basically a subset of the polyphenols. So pomegranates are part of that ellagic acid family. So each one of them has 500 milligrams per serving of that pomegranate extract. Like I said, 40% polyphenols, and then it says 3.7% ellagic acid. It does recommend just 1 per day. 1 capsule per day, and there's 90 servings in the container. And now some people say that you can have more than 500 milligrams of the pomegranate extract per day, but the recommended dosage is just 1 per day. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to take it with water. Don't exceed the recommended dosage. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So if you're looking for some pomegranate extract with no odor, capsule form, doesn't taste like anything, easy to take, I might want to give this a check.
Hey guys, Nurse Abby here. I wanted to give you a review of this Herbadhigh, I guess is how you say that, menopause supplement. It does have 60 capsules in a container, but a serving size is 2 capsules. They are your average size supplement capsules. I feel like a lot of supplement capsules are about this size. Not too big. They don't have any unpleasant odor at all to them, so they should be easy for you to swallow if you're comfortable with capsules this size. This is for people having menopause symptoms, hot flashes, night sweats, brain fog. It says mood stability, hot flash relief, improved sleep. And here are the things it has in it. Interestingly enough, it does not have magnesium in it, which I think would be a great supplement to take. I take magnesium, but it does have these other things in it. And my recommendation to you, though, before taking this as a nurse, is just that you get a good doctor, preferably a female doctor that is familiar with menopause symptoms and is comfortable with supplements and not just prescription hormone replacement therapy. But talk with them, bring it with you, let them see what you've got and get their opinion on it. This is not nothing. It's not like just placebo effect, but that's why your doctor really needs to know what you're taking, because it's not nothing. Even though you don't need a prescription to get it, this does have some ingredients that can definitely affect your menopause symptoms. And so you want your doctor to know what you're taking and what's working and what's not working, and have them work with you on it. But yes, I hope this helps you know if it's something you want to buy. These are some really common supplements used to treat menopause symptoms. But again, I cannot emphasize enough, find a doctor that's not scared of supplements, that isn't going to poo-poo every supplement, that's familiar with them, and show them this before you start taking it and get their opinion on it. Because who knows? One, they might have a recommendation that's actually cheaper or they might want you taking more or less of one of these ingredients. Like I said, they might have a totally different supplement like magnesium they recommend based on your symptoms, but this is just a broad menopause symptom relief thing, mainly for hot flashes, mood stability, improved sleep, brain fog, vaginal dryness, those kind of things. And I hope this review helps you know if this is something you want to buy or know what you need to do before you buy it.
As you can see, there are 500 milligrams per serving. A serving is 1 capsule, so there's 120 servings in a container. B1 vitamins, they say, are good for helping you have more energy or promoting cell health, your nervous system, these kinds of things. I'm not going to make any medical claims, of course, but you can do your own research as far as that goes. Their container is pretty full. I've already broken the seal, as you can tell. Each capsule is about the size of a digit of your finger at the top or so. And of course, it is capsule form, so you could break them open if you needed to. Pretty soft capsules. So I'm going to try to take one right now and see how easy they are going down. They don't really have any smell to them. They're just, regular capsules. So let's try them out and see how they taste. Easy to take, just like a normal capsule would be, I suppose. But yeah, B1 vitamins, there are 120 of them in the container and easy to take, no smell. So just do your research, make sure you know what you're getting. Hope that helps you know if it's something that you want to buy. So it says on the bottle NMN 1,000 milligrams, and it says that they're for enhanced absorption for this supplement. And I am not a nurse, I'm not a doctor in the medical field, so do your own research in terms of what this is and if you want to use it or not, if you think you can benefit from it. But on the bottle it says it's for healthy aging, energy metabolism, supporting NAD production. It is worth noting that these types of supplements were disallowed by the FDA for about 3 years, from 2022 to 2025, but they were approved for dietary supplements in 2025 again. So they are FDA approved, but not regulated in terms of the things that they claim to do. So just do your own research in terms of all that. But as far as what's in them, it does say that you're supposed to take 2 capsules as a serving size. There's 30 capsules in the container, and you can see the NMN ingredient there is 1,000 milligrams, and this other BioPerine black pepper extract is also 5 milligrams. So, but like I said, in terms of what it does, do your own research there. It is supposed to support cell, metabolism and healthy aging, helping you to feel alive and alert and these kinds of things. So I'm going to try one and show you my reaction to that as well. Actually, the serving size is 2, so I'll go ahead and take 2 out and show you kind of how big they are. And taking 2 of them, they're about the size of the end of my finger, a little bit smaller than that, but they are capsule form, so should go down pretty easily. They're smooth. They don't really have a smell to them, just completely odorless. I'll smell the container as well. The container itself does have a slight scent to it, just smells like standard supplements. But we're gonna try these with water and let you know how easy they go down. Just standard supplements as far as that goes. So if you're looking for this NMN supplement, not M&Ms, don't take them like that, but NMN supplement, and 1,000 milligrams per serving, this might be what you're looking for.
Hey guys, Nurse Abby here. I wanted to help you see if this is something you want to buy. So this is Nature's Bounty Biotin Soft Gels, and they have 10,000 micrograms per serving. That is a good dose of biotin right there. I want to show you the capsules, though, are really small. They're the nice, easy to swallow liquid gel caps. This is something people buy to get thicker hair, stronger nails, better skin. And what I like most about this, Nature's Bounty is a well-known brand, but what I like most about this is it says 90 soft gels, and then it says 10,000 micrograms per serving. Unlike some supplements, the serving is one soft gel. So you only have to take one of these and you have 90 servings. Always check when you're buying a supplement, not just how many capsules or tablets or soft gels are in the bottle, but how many of those equal a serving, because sometimes it's 3 or 4 or 2-3 times a day, and this is 1 a day. So this is 90 days worth of biotin to help your hair, skin, and nails.
Hi guys, Nurse Abby here reviewing this Nature Made Magnesium Complex. I bought this for myself to use. Just a little bit about it. Nature Made is a very well-known brand. You can see here that they put that they are encapsulated and quality tested in the USA. It doesn't mean that the ingredients are from the United States, but it means that they test it, like you can see, for purity and potency. So I bought this in December 2025. It expires September 2027. So Amazon sent me a nice, fresh, not close to expiration magnesium complex. It is called magnesium complex because it has more than one form of magnesium in it. So there, I got it focused in there. It has magnesium oxide, magnesium citrate, magnesium glycinate, and magnesium, I think that's malate. I don't know a lot about all of them. Magnesium oxide is one that some people take for headaches. Magnesium citrate, that helps your bowels get moving. Magnesium glycinate, a lot of people take that one when they're taking magnesium to help them relax. So it has a little bit of several different forms of magnesium, and then also 1,200 units of vitamin D, which is also super. Most of us could use more magnesium and vitamin D both, and then it also has some zinc in there. Anyways, I bought this for me. Nature Made is a really well-known brand, and if you're looking for a magnesium complex, I would recommend this one.
Hey guys, Nurse Abby here. I wanted to review this supplement. It's called Mannose Cranberry, but actually it's D-mannose and cranberry fruit, and a serving size is 2 capsules, and 2 capsules has 900 milligrams of D-mannose and 500 milligrams of cranberry. These are kind of big capsules. They're pink because of the cranberry. The D-mannose is a white powder. The cranberry's more red, so you put them together and you have this pink supplement. Kind of big gel caps. If you don't like swallowing a gel capsule this big, you can also get D-mannose in a powder form with a scoop. If you want to try, get these as capsules, and if you find that they're just too big to swallow, you can easily pull these capsules apart and dump this in like a little shot of orange juice, stir it up, and drink it down. D-mannose, it has a sweet artificial sugar taste, so it's not a horribly unpleasant taste. I wouldn't just put it in water and swallow it personally, but like with something like orange juice or lemonade, it's not going to be super duper noticeable. People take this for urinary tract health. My daughter takes D-mannose because her urologist recommended it for her to help prevent UTIs and bacteria in the bladder, because she has to straight cath herself multiple times a day. So a lot of people who have issues with bladder health take this. This is Now Brand. Now Brand's a really well-known supplement brand. I think this is a great supplement. I just kind of wanted to help people see, make sure you pay attention to a serving size of this to get 900 milligrams of D-mannose is 2 capsules. The amount my daughter takes is more the equivalent of taking 4 capsules a day. So talk to your healthcare provider about what the right amount of it is for you. But yeah, D-mannose,
we definitely like it. We've been buying D-Manos for a while. I like the Now brand supplements, and if you can swallow big capsules, this is great. But if you get it and you realize you can't, just open them up and dump them in a little orange juice. It's not a horrible tasting supplement. Hey guys, Nurse Abby here. I bought this TUDCA supplement I wanted to do a review of. This brand is, he's kind of a social media popular doctor. He is a doctor of chiropractic, so he's not like, you go see if you have a virus or have a problem with your gallbladder like me, but he's a chiropractor that does a lot of health education on YouTube, and this is his brand of TUDCA. But anyways, I am taking this because I'm having some gallbladder issues, and I have gallbladder removal scheduled, but it's a month away, and I don't want to have another gallbladder attack, and so that is why I bought this, to hopefully help prevent that, along with good diet and plenty of fluids. But I like these capsules are 250 milligrams per serving, and there are 30 capsules. Let me turn it over. You can see a serving size is just 1 capsule. You can talk with your provider or whatever on the amount, but this is a smaller amount of TUDCA compared to some of the other TUDCA supplements. So yeah, just be aware that if you're wanting to take a smaller amount, this brand definitely lets you dose your amount smaller. I do not actually know how you say that big long word, but this is a supplement that promotes liver health, gut support, and again, I'm taking it for my gallbladder, which is a little thing very connected with your liver that puts out bile, and TUDCA is supposed to help your bile flow better. So you can see that Dr. Berg's supplements, he recommends 1 capsule per day. And I bought this in December of 2025, and you can see on the bottom of the bottle the expiration date is July of 2027. So Amazon sent me a package that is not close to expiration. As far as the effectiveness of this goes, I really, I do not know that. I just know I bought it for me to hopefully help my gallbladder behave until I can get my surgery next month. And one more thing, this is the size of the capsule. Not super small, but definitely not as big as like a lot of multivitamins. So, there's a whole lot of pills and supplements that are bigger than this, but just so if you have a problem with capsules and you wanted to know what size it is, this is the size of the capsule.
All right, I have this supplement here. It's called Burn Peak, and it says that it supports weight management, maintains a healthy body, maintains energy level, and healthy gut support. Do notice that there's an asterisk next to each one of those things, and if you look real close, it does say that these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, so just keep that in mind and keep your expectations in check when it comes to those kinds of things. But this should be a fairly straightforward supplement to take. It is sealed when you get it. This is what the pills look like. They are capsules, kind of a brown powder inside there. They're not very big, only about the size of one of my digits on my finger. Should be easy to take. Of course, being in a capsule form, they don't really have a smell to them. If I had to guess, if I had to place a smell to it, I would say like arts and crafts. Maybe just kind of like a sticky smell to it, that kind of thing. I'm going to open this up and show you what's inside also. And when you open it up, like I said, it is a brown powder. For the sake of science, I'm going to give it a taste as well. Tell you how it tastes if you were to taste just the powder. Doesn't really taste like anything. Pretty bland. You can just feel the texture of it, but typically you wouldn't even have to do that. You would just take it in capsule form, of course. I will say, looking at the ingredients, in terms of the active ingredients, it has various things. Green tea, of course, has a little bit of caffeine in it. Husk powder. Some of these things have kind of like a fiber, have fiber to them, so should help you have regular, be regular, put it that way. It is GMO free. So yeah, hope that helps you know if it's something you're gonna buy. Can't really comment on whether it works or not, because if the FDA isn't gonna comment on it, neither will I. But if this is something that you think you can benefit from, in terms of the goals that it has for you, yeah, you might want to give it a try. And yeah, but just keep in mind that it's not been tested by the FDA. But it says has been manufactured in an FDA registered facility. So yeah, keep all that in mind and hope that helps you know if it's something you're gonna buy.
All right, guys, I bought this elderberry extract. It also comes with vitamin C and zinc. This is kind of different than most supplements. A serving size is literally 1 capsule. It comes with 100% of your vitamin C, which is not really that much. It's only 90 milligrams. And then 100% of your zinc for the day. And then elderberry, it has 400 milligrams. They are pretty purple capsules. I don't know if you can tell that, but they're a pretty purple color capsule. Pretty large. I mean, I have seen larger, but they're pretty large. But if you like the immune defense of elderberry but don't really like the taste of it, this might be the right thing for you. I can confirm that I found these easy enough to swallow, but I don't usually have problems swallowing any capsules either. So yeah, elderberry extract that's not in a syrup or a gummy. You don't want to taste it. This might be the thing for you. Is this the right multivitamin for you? I'm going to give you a quick review to help you know if this is something you actually want to buy. So it does contain 20 vegetarian capsules in a bottle, but it is important to know that a serving size is 2 capsules. So this is 1 month's supply of multivitamins. When thinking about your price, know that 1 bottle will provide you 1 month's supply. And then also, this multivitamin is advertised for women's stress support, which includes cognitive health, stress and mood, and then energy and focus. And if you look at the ingredients, some multivitamins have like not more than 100% of any item. Some are focused on specific ingredients. This is a multivitamin that has a large percentage of some key vitamins. So I want to make sure you know what's included. So there's a lot of B vitamins. That is pretty common. A lot of multivitamins have like really high percentage of B vitamins, but not all. It also has more than 100% of your folate. One thing I found kind of interesting is it lists calcium, but it only has 1%. That kind of wasn't worth it. It also is not a good source of magnesium. So if you feel like you're low in magnesium, you would need a different supplement to cover that. Some things it has good in it. It has selenium and copper. And then also it has chromium, which a lot of people think helps with blood sugar. And it does have 100 milligrams of organic fruits and vegetables. And it also has an enzyme blend, which should be helping with your digestion and liver. So it is a little more than your typical multivitamin, I would say. But you would still need a calcium supplement if that's something that's important to you. And you also, if you feel like you need magnesium, you're going to need a separate magnesium supplement. This multivitamin does not contain significant amounts of either of those things. It is vegetarian capsules, so there's no gelatin. And I'm going to show you what the capsules look like to make sure it looks like something you can swallow. Okay, so the capsules themselves have no sort of unpleasant smell. They do come with a little moisture absorber in the bottle to help make sure that they stay dry, and this is their size. So a good thing about capsules is that you don't have the sugar and carbs of chewable multivitamins, and also you can usually get more vitamins into a capsule than you can into a gummy. So that's good. But the bad thing is you do have to swallow them, and these are
large-ish capsules. I mean, I've definitely seen larger, but these are not tiny. So if you have trouble swallowing large pills, this probably is not for you. If you're diabetic or on a keto diet and really trying to watch your sugar, that's a good reason to go to a capsule multivitamin. These are some probiotics that we bought. They're 120 billion CFUs. It's 18 different strains. It's just a general probiotic support for digestion, immune system, metabolism, and nutrient absorption. 60 capsules in a bottle, and a serving is 1 capsule for these. It's mostly bifidobacterium type strains and lactobacillus strains, which are pretty common strains of probiotic. And these don't need to be refrigerated. They are a gelatin capsule. They are non-GMO. They're dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free. But again, they're not vegan. They're a gelatin capsule. And you just take 1 tablet after meals. I'll show you, or capsule. I'll show you how big they are. They have this little oxygen absorber in them. That's just to keep them fresh. The capsules are extra smooth, not the smallest capsules, but they are like extra smooth, seem easy to swallow. And if you need to break them apart for some reason, they do pull apart fairly easily. So anyways, if you're looking for just a basic lots of probiotic in a capsule, 2 months supply, this might be what you're looking for. Guys, I got some vegan omega-3 made with algae oil. It can be kind of hard sometimes for vegans to get enough omega-3s if they don't like a lot of nuts and stuff, and then you're not eating fish, obviously. But this has DHA and EPA. Again, it is plant-based, so it's vegan, and 2 soft gels is a serving. And your omega-3 fatty acids are coming from algae oil. So I am going to be really honest. These smell a little bit like, I don't know, maybe a slight hint of like Italian seasoning. I'm surprised. They do not smell fishy or seaweed scented at all. There's no hint of seaweed. There is a smell, but it almost smells like pizza to me. There shouldn't be anything in here that would make it smell like pizza. Oh, rosemary. There is. Never mind. There's rosemary oil in them as a preservative. That is what I smell. I smell the rosemary oil. So they don't smell like algae. They don't smell like seaweed. They don't smell fishy. They smell slightly like rosemary oil, which equals pizza to my brain. They look like a soft gel capsule, but again, these are vegan, so they're not a gelatin capsule. They can be squished just a little bit. I am positive these are an easy capsule to swallow. Serving size is 2. 2 servings has 1,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids, 150 milligrams of EPA, and 300 milligrams of DHA. They have glycerin and tapioca is used to make those gel caps instead of gelatin. Use glycerin and tapioca. Soft gels, plant-based, vegan. Yeah, smells pleasant. I bought these in October 2025. Bought these October 2025, and the best by date is August 2027. So hooray for them sending me a product that is not anywhere close to expiration. Hi guys, I'm a nurse and I'm just reviewing some different medical supplies and supplements to help you know what you want to buy. And this is Replenza GLP-1 support. It has been pretty popular on Amazon. It's a daily nutritional support. It's 60 tablets. And I will say, it says GLP-1 support. This is not a GLP-1 drug. This is, they're saying that if you are already taking a GLP-1 drug, that this can help support your nutrition. And that's because they're probably assuming people are not eating enough if they're taking a GLP-1, so it's got some extra vitamins and minerals, or maybe that GLP-1's upsetting their digestive system, so it's got a little bit of stuff for your gut health. And then they've got some B vitamin and ashwagandha because that's supposed to help your energy and stress. And who doesn't need energy and stress? So basically, this is just your typical multivitamin with a little bit of stuff like some ginger for digestion and some digestive enzymes like bromelain, but just a tiny bit of that. And then ashwagandha, which a lot of people take for stress. So a serving size is 2 tablets, and I'm going to show you what the tablets look like. They are not capsules. They can't be broken up. They do look like they're pretty easy to swallow. They're about the size of a regular 500 milligram Tylenol, just for reference of size. We bought these October 2025, and the expiration date is November 2026. So they did send me something that's, well past or well before it's going to expire. I mean, if you're taking this, you're going to take it well before it expires. They didn't send us an old product. It comes with 60 tablets and 2 tablets per serving. So it's a 30-day supply. Again, not of a GLP-1. It is a 30-day supply of a multivitamin that has just a little bit of extra stuff for your gut health, and ashwagandha and B complex to help with energy and stress. Your results are going to vary, but yeah, I would find this honestly pretty similar to any other multivitamin. It does have a lot of vitamin B in it, which is great for energy. It has a lot of biotin in it, which is great for your hair, skin, and nails. It does not have a lot of calcium in it, so if you are taking something with calcium, you probably want to keep taking a calcium supplement. But anyways, I hope that helps you know if this is something you want to buy. Again, it does say GLP-1 on it. It doesn't mean it contains GLP-1. It's just a multivitamin meant to support people who are on a GLP-1. So don't get hyped up by those words right there. Guys, okay. I'm going to tell you about this liver health supplement. Here, there are 60 vegetarian capsules, and a serving size is 2 capsules. Now, this has a lot of different things in it, so make sure you're okay with taking all these things. It only has small amounts of all of them in it, but turmeric powder, beetroot extract, L-glycinine, dandelion powder, artichoke extract, ginger powder, milk thistle extract, L-cysteine, that's one I have not heard of, L-cysteine hydrochloride, and biopurin black pepper extract. So a lot of different things, but pretty small amounts of each of them. Serving size is 2 capsules, so this is a 1-month supply. Again, you need to make sure your doctor knows all the different things in this if you choose to take this, and make sure it's not going to interact with any of your other medicines, all the ingredients in it. Your capsules probably are brown. A lot of that's from that turmeric powder, which is really yellow and giving it that color, but they're normal size capsules. Liver health formula, again, you have a 30-day supply because there's 60 capsules, but it's 2 capsules per serving. It also has brown rice powder in it, probably to keep it from clumping together. It is made in America, made in the USA, using foreign and US ingredients. So I bought this October 2025 and it is good till April 2027. So I will say they gave me something that was not close to expired, has a long shelf life.